Hi, welcome to this chaos. I was trying to light this wick this wick on my candle. It's a wooden wick, and I couldn't find anything to light it with. So we have a gas stove, and I was trying all kinds of creative ways to light the candle, including something that was on the verge of pyromania. So yeah, it's been a moment. But here we are now. So I'm going to talk to you about the last couple of days, which have been really, really fun. And it's going to be more of a personal what's cheering me up right now, with a couple of books thrown in. I'm looking for Harry because I don't know where oh, there you are. He's like, he's staring at me back there. Do you want to come up? Okay. I am now complete. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh no, he's looking at the fire now. After all that, I might have to blow it out. Okay, so let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh, so what happened is that my little 3-year-old, D, he's my little sparkling joy, the stubborn child of our family. Well, not stubborn. He's very assured about his opinions and his reasoning. Well, he had this little Thanksgiving program, which was so stinking cute. I'll try and put a photo in, and he was supposed to sing with hand motions and all that kind of stuff. And of course, he just mostly stood there. And I was like clapping for him, like encouraging him to participate, and he just kind of stood there and looked around, and it was very cute. And then the following day, so that was on Friday. I'll maybe try and insert the dates below. Then on Saturday, we went to a birthday party for my older son, Graham, for one of his classmates. And we went to this old farm, and it's not an old farm, it's a current farm, but it's laid out in this big open wide space with the trees in the skyline. I'm gonna try and roll some B-roll footage so that you can see it. And there is this massive slide that you could ride down. There is like a little jumping pad and some tires that you can climb on. It is just a 5-year-old's dream, and so or a 6-year-old dream, that age group. And so I went with my family, and me and my younger son had a blast going down this slide, which was super fun. Ready, set, go! We also, part of the whole thing was that they're usually open, this farm is usually open for 5 or 6 weekends leading up to Halloween. And there's a corn maze. And so now that the season's over, they open it up for birthday parties. I don't believe they charge. They don't have it open to the public. And they keep it open until, I'm not actually really even sure. They just keep it open. And it was open for this party, for this child's birthday party, and another birthday party there. And so part of the party, and part of the regular routine, if you were to go normally, you go on the hayride. I really sound like I'm from the South now. You go on a hayride and you feed some cows, and that was really delightful. I was just so excited. So I got kissed by a cow on my hand, and he was licking my hand, and just so sweet. Really enjoyable. But the feeding of the cows was just an absolute delight, and just so much fun. And being outside, and the weather was gorgeous, and yeah, so that, it was just a really jam-packed weekend full of kid things. And then today, so this whole week, my children are off of school. They're actually napping right now, which is the only reason why I could do this. So this whole week, both of my boys are out of school, and we have Thanksgiving plans up on Thursday, which our plans are just to eat with myself and my husband and the 2 boys. And I'll usually make the turkey meal, which is like one of the most labor-intensive yet fun meals that I make, and it's just a good deal of fun. But since I knew the kids were coming home, I was like, I need supplies, I need an armor to help keep my kids busy for the next couple of days. And so we headed to Target. Target, for any of you who don't know, who are not from the United States, is a chain department grocery store, kind of like Walmart, but a little bit different. It has a little bit of a more contemporary spin on it, and it's a lot of fun. So my kids picked out these, I don't know, have you guys seen these? I'm trying. You pop them. It's a sensory toy, and it makes this popping sound. And my 5-year-old in particular loves it. He was just standing, we went to the park afterwards, and he was just standing there like popping it. They got these small ones, they're called Pop-Its. He got this small one as a gift favor for the birthday party, and he just plays with them. My older son in particular, Graham, loves them. And he saw this, and I was like, sure, I don't mind getting that for you. It's a single toy. It's not all these little Legos or something where they can make a huge mess. Then they got some coloring things, which they've already dug into and started to enjoy. We also got a huge thing of chalk, which is great. So we have a carport outside where we would park the cars. We don't actually usually even park in the carport because of how our driveway is, and it's basically this flat, smooth surface to draw on. And so they were, you know, they wanted to go out there, and all of a sudden it was like chalk clicked for them, and they were fighting over the chalk a couple weeks ago. And I was like, why don't we just get some chalk, and we can all just enjoy some chalk time outside. And then that way Harry, who's falling asleep, Harry and I can be outside together hanging out, and the kids can draw their masterpieces. So of course, while I was at Target, it's this like pretty up with the style kind of store. I usually get sucked into the clothing or the accessories, and today was no exception. So I got this headband because with short hair, there's not a lot of ways to style it, which I know, and part of me loves that. It's so easy, but I was like, I would like some bling or some thing to make my hair a little bit different from day to day. So I got this cute headband. I also purchased this more taupe colored headband. I tried to get something that was really neutral. There was like yellow and red, and I think in the past I would have gone for that, but I wear such bright clothing sometimes that I was like, I'll just go for something more neutral, and that way I can wear it with my hot pink sweatshirts, or I can wear it with my, you know, bright neon dresses or whatnot. So that's been fun, and I just put it in right away. I also got mascara, which I needed. This is my go-to L'Oreal Paris. There we go. It's L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Sorry, L'Oreal's Luminous Lash Paradise. I watch a lot of beauty YouTube, or I used to, and yet I still can't pronounce it. The current mascara I'm using, which is like a Maybelline one. Anyways, this is my queen bee. This is my go-to lash mascara, and I love her. And I cheated on her with a Maybelline mascara, and it was fine with me and the Maybelline, but it was just a fling. I was like, look, girl, we can't continue this relationship. I gotta go back to my Lash Paradise because she never lets me down, and I know what I'm gonna get with her. And with you, I was a little bit disappointed. So Maybelline is out, L'Oreal's back in, and we're doing pretty good. Then, of course, I walked by the book aisle. I'll roll some B footage of this too. So walking down the book aisle at Target, again, it has everything. It's electronics and food and wine, a coffee shop, a Starbucks in there, clothing, desk stuff. Anyway, so there's the books, and I just was so tempted. I was like, temptation's gonna get me. I'm gonna give way to my temptations. And the first way that I gave way to my temptations, y'all, it was The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, which Erin from Erin Facer's channel said that this was a really sweet and calming book. And it's a hybrid between a story, like a picture book, a children's picture book, and an adult picture book. So there's text and pictures. And this was Barnes & Noble. It's a chain bookstore here. This was their book of the year when it came out. And it was picked partly because it appealed to two demographics, children and adults. And I wanted to read it. I think the illustrations are stunning. So I'll probably read it this week. Then while I was there, I was like, okay, well, I'm getting one. Why not just get two? So I bought Andre Acimon's Call Me By Your Name. I read the sample of this and thought it was gorgeous. I mean, immediately I was like, he sounds like Marcel Proust, but in a different type of setting. And then I looked it up on Wikipedia, and Wikipedia was like, oh, Aciman was really inspired by Marcel Proust. And I remember having like a moment where I was like, oh yes, I do know some things. So Call Me By Your Name. Oh, I hope it focused. Here. Which again, I haven't read. I read the sample and I thought it was gorgeous, and I'm excited to get to it. It's a gay love story, coming of age story. That's pretty much the extent that I know, but the writing was very atmospheric, very beautiful, sort of long, windy, roundabout sentences about, I think it was like the Italian summer, I mean, just gorgeous, right? Then finally, a book that I am going to read in December. I have a planned buddy read with a couple of people here on BookTube, and that's Crying in H Mart, which I'm really excited about. It's a memoir by Michelle Zanier. And I think it's set in California, kind of where I grew up, and it's about food and loss and processing emotions, and I've heard really good things about it. I heard about this, a good while ago, before it kind of hit a stride with the hype, partly because the writer is from my neck of the woods of growing up. And then I also got a candle, which is Applewood and Amber. Most candle scents I'm appalled by. They smell very chemically to me, but I really wanted to have a candle around because I like it. It makes me happy. And so I was on a mission while I was at Target. I was like, I'm going to find a candle that smells really delicious and go with that. And that's what I did. And that is it, you all. I have probably a few more things to do, so I might vlog a bit more, or maybe this is it. You know what? I'm just gonna call it here. I'm not gonna vlog a bit more. I told you about my weekend. I showed you what I got at Target, and then maybe I'll do a little nail haul in a separate video. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. That's it. That's it from me. I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys. Does everybody just want to see Harry? Oh, also something that's making me happy is this. Pretty flowers sitting in water. They don't smell good. The candle smells better than them. Huh. Okay, bye.